at once. With one swift motion, she reached into the clay pot and flung a handful of powder into the circle. A sudden wind rose, carrying whispers that made my skin crawl. Toby screamed, clutching his chest. I rushed forward, kicking through the ashes on. The moment my foot scattered the ashes, the circle broke. A violent hiss split the air, and Mama Nkechi staggered back as though struck. Her eyes burned red in the moonlight, and for the first time, I saw fear flicker across her face. "No," she shrieked, lunging toward Toby. I grabbed a nearby stick and swung with all the strength I had. The blow caught her arm, and the clay pot fell from her hands, shattering against the ground. Dark smoke burst upward, twisting and writhing like a living thing before dissolving into the night. Toby collapsed into my arms, sobbing. I clutched him tight, whispering, "You're safe now, my child." But Mama Nkechi wasn't done. She rose slowly, her voice shaking with fury. "You think you've won? You don't know who I am." Her head tilted unnaturally, and her smile stretched wider than humanly possible. For a chilling moment, she didn't look like a nanny at all, she looked like something that had worn human skin for too long. That was when I realized the truth. Mama Nkechi was never just a woman. She was something far darker, and tonight was only the beginning. The night seemed endless, the air still heavy with the stench of ashes and smoke. Mama Nkechi stood before me, her smile warped, her eyes glowing like burning coals. Toby whimpered against my chest, too weak to move. "You can't fight me," she hissed. "I have fed on families stronger than yours." I gripped the stick tighter, praying silently. My grandmother's words echoed in my mind, "Evil cannot stand where truth and courage meet." Summoning every ounce of strength, I raised the stick and struck the ground within the broken circle. "This house will never bow to you," I shouted. For a heartbeat, silence. Then, a piercing scream tore through the night. Mama Nkechi convulsed, her shadow unraveling from her body like smoke ripped apart by the wind. Her form twisted, shrank, then burst into a cloud of dust that vanished into the darkness. The compound grew still again. The moonlight returned, soft and calm, as if the earth itself sighed in relief. Toby lifted his head, eyes wide but alive. "She's gone," he whispered. "Yes," I breathed, hugging him close. "And she will never come back." But deep inside, I knew the scars of that night would never fade.